What's up, everybody? My name is Philip, and this is the Bad Cigarette Podcast. And I kind of want to talk about pace a little bit. Like I'm not sure, dude. Like at least from my perspective, for as long as I can remember, everybody has always dreamed for peace around the world, not just for themselves, but for their neighbors. Not just their neighbors, but for every single country around the world. But to be honest with you, I don't know any day, or I don't remember any day where I have ever sat down and said, or looked up everywhere online and be like, damn, there's peace actually around the world. You know, there's never any day where everything is just peaceful, where everything is just perfect. It doesn't even have to be perfect. I have never been, I don't say I've never been alive on a day where there was peace everywhere, but bro, it's true. I have never been alive on a day where there's peace everywhere. Dude, for as long as I've been alive, I don't think there's been like complete peace around the world. At least for as far as I know. You know what I mean? And this is like every single country. Like we had COVID, we had wars during COVID. Before COVID ended, that's when Russia decided to invade Ukraine. And after that we have this Palestine and bro, there's wars everywhere. Not just wars, bro. We have big rich corporations exploiting other people, countries and stuff like that to just enrich themselves. And I don't know. So like my point is this. We can scream every day. We can talk about it every single time. Any day we want. We can call for peace around the world with each other, within ourselves. But to be honest with you, I just don't I just don't see a future where there is complete peace. Because if there's no peace, then like we have people that not need that benefit from bad things happening around the world, you know? And if there's complete peace, those people they don't get to like benefit and stuff like that. I'm just saying, I just feel like it's really hard to be peaceful. And I'm not saying that we will never live in a country or in a place or in the world where there is complete peace. But I'm just saying what I'm saying is that it will never be easy. And it's something that has been prayed like we've prayed for so long to have peace, but we don't ever have it, bro. I don't know. I just don't feel like we'll never be in a world where there's complete peace. Or we'll never be in a world where everybody's doing just fine. You know what I mean? Cause like for so long, bro, for so long, for as long as I feel like you can remember, or as long as I can remember, dude, there has always been something going on. There's been wars, there've been protests, there's been police killing people, innocent people for no reason. There've been politicians lying to us. There've been literally, what can I say? For as far as we can remember, like it's just violence everywhere. For like in history, if you read history, for the most part, dude, it's just wars and brutality and just bad things. It's just so many bad things everywhere, just like everywhere. Like I just don't know, bro. What is it that people can do, or the humanity can do to make sure that there is complete peace around the world? What is it? Is it like reducing weapons? Because I don't think that's gonna happen. Because then what's gonna happen to those companies that actually spend billions and billions of dollars to open up businesses or to make businesses off of making weapons, manufacturing weapons? Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having weapons, but like, is that what people need to do to stop to like actually maybe bring peace? Stop making weapons? I don't know. Do people need to Maybe as a human, as a human society, do we need to find within ourselves this sense of loving and caring about each other so much to the point where peace is something that we all are thriving towards? And I feel like that's almost impossible because somebody will always have a different opinion, and that's okay. I feel like maybe do we need to find a way where people, different countries, can have different opinions, and then having other people accept their opinions without using wars to, I don't know, solve problems? Like without having people get too angry to the point where they feel like they need to start some kind of disruption to prove their point. Do countries need to like say, okay, this is our borders and we don't need to expand them anymore because this will only cause chaos? Is that what needs to happen? Also, is that even possible? Because some countries just want something more, more than what they have. You know, Russia wants to expand their and any. So I mean, yeah, I think Russia wants to expand their borders and all to get control over Ukraine because they feel like it was their country one day at some point in the like all the way back in history, and they want it back. Do they need to come to a conclusion and say, you know what, for the sake of peace, let's just leave everything the way it is? Also, power, bro, power. Every country wants to be powerful. If it like when it comes to weapons, every country wants to have the best weapons there is, bro. Every country wants that. And then every country also wants to have the best economy. And they don't care how they get it. If it means that another country will have to go through a devastated time, like if another country has to go through bad times, or if another country has to be exploited, they don't care. If they want something, they'll get it. They don't care. They just don't care the consequences of it. You know? Do we need to like start loving each other more? Like what needs to happen for the world to have peace? What is it that needs to happen? Because I don't see peace anywhere. You know? Like imagine, hypothetically, how would the world look like if there was peace in every corner of the world? How would it look like? I don't know. I can't picture one because it's almost like asking me to uh think of a color that I have never seen or a color that doesn't exist because as I said earlier, I personally I've never lived in a world where there was complete peace, you know? People always running away from their countries where they were born because of political unrest. There's always somebody throwing bombs. There's always like, dude, what needs to happen for people to just have peace? What needs to happen? I don't know, bro. Tell me. I don't know because I just don't know. And it's so sad to see everybody die. It's so sad to see people running away from their homes. It's so sad to see one country deciding to just, with a click of a button or with a phone call to their, I don't know, military commanders and be like, yo, send these fucking rockets or artillery shells or these bombs or these planes into that other country and bomb the fuck out of them and kill them, bro. The amount of people that die because of these wars in Ukraine and just these basically these wars that are happening right now, it's just so many, and I'm even surprised. It's like the world is full of people because with the amount of people that have died from let's say wars for the past like 10 years, dude, it's way too many, bro. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. How many How many uh people have died? Yeah, died from war in the past five 5 years. 5 years. Um, According to recent studies, over 238,000 people died in global conflict in the past year. Dude, 200, that's more than a quarter million. In the past year, 1 year, that's what, 12 months. 6 months plus 6 months. That's 12 months in the past year. And the war in Ukraine has been going on for how long? I would say maybe 2 years. How long? Because they started fighting right after. So like at some point during COVID. How long? Let me just say, when did Russia invade Ukraine? When 2022, when 2024, 2 years ago, February 2022, 2 years ago, dude, right after Christmas, bro. And in the past 1 year, about over 238,000 people have died due to global conflict, making a significant increase in conflict-related death, with the war in Ukraine being major contrib. The war in Ukraine is one of the biggest contributors to this number, to this gigantic number of people that have died due to political unrest or global conflict, or what other people call, or what I call a war, wars or something like that. In general, basically wars. You know what I mean? Basically, they are not being peace. You know, and they said that the total number of deaths from war in the past 5 years would be significantly higher, but the precise figures are difficult to determine due to the ongoing conflict and varying report methods. Bro, a lot of people are dying. Like a lot, a lot, a lot. Well, what can we do to stop it? Because we have bigger problems to solve for real. We like the amount of hurricane, also the amount of people that are dying in hurricanes. This has nothing to do with like wars and stuff like that. Just the amount of people that are dying in hurricanes, rain, global warming, basically. Also, the amount of people that are dying due to the fact that we don't have enough food in the world. There's like places where people barely have any clean water, have barely any food, have barely anything, like any technology to enhance their health so that they can live a peaceful and a better life. We can like do all these things instead of fighting wars every day and every year. Basically, almost every 2 years, there's a fucking war somewhere. Instead of focusing on other things like basically bringing technology up and using it to help other people and just make the world a better place to live for everybody. We just spend a whole lot of money in making weapons. Okay, I guess making weapons has something to do with technology, which is good. I like technology. Like I don't mind technology. But if you're using technology, like instead of spending time trying to solve problems that can like affect everybody, we're just here fucking literally bombing each other every fucking chance we get. Just bombing. Ooh, pow. 10 people dead off the fucking planet. Some of them are uncles, parents, grandmas, and thousands of more people run away from their countries and go into other countries to find refuge, right? And sometimes when they get there, they face this discrimination. You're running from a war, going to another country, and then the people there don't even want you there. Now imagine if we're all like just together looking for peace. Because like, also like these politicians that start these wars are the ones that are always sitting together and somewhere in a summit or I don't know in the meeting, trying to find how they can stop the war. But with the amount of meetings that they hold, if they really, I guess it's a very hard topic to say that if they really wanted to stop the war, they would. But how they gonna reach peace, bro? I just feel like as a human race, we just don't. Everybody's just doing whatever they want. If one country feels like they want something from the other country and they can't get it, so they use force, and the other country has to respond. And now, most of the time, the regular people that has nothing to do with what these two big countries are fighting for are the ones that are hurting. The regular farmers, I don't know, carpenters, just regular folks are the ones that are literally getting hurt the most. Because when two countries go to war, the presidents of those countries don't get shot at all. They just stay in their office somewhere in the bunker and they just sit there and they just send orders. Hey, boom. They just get on the phone call, talking to a war commander and be like, you know what? Send 16 fucking shots or 16 warheads on that country. And that war general gets on the phone, talks to somebody that's actually in the field. Boom. With the press of a button, whew, boom. Somebody like a lot of people just die like that. You know what I mean? But like, what's it gonna take for people to just be for the world to just be peaceful? Because as I said earlier, there's much bigger problems too that we need to solve. If the whole world can come together and be like, you know what, no more fighting. Let's actually work on making this world a better place for everybody to live. Let's share our resources. Let these countries that have, let's say, gold, share their gold with us, and then we can share our technology with them. And then for those countries that don't have medicine, we can just give them the technology or teach them how to just live like a better life the way we are living. Because I feel like there's some countries that live a way better life than other countries. If we could just share our resources with other countries in a way that makes everybody and every country a safe place to live for everybody, that would be a really good thing. But I feel like right now, it's I don't say that it's too late, but it's really hard to do. Like this morning, I was watching a documentary uh, about Hitler and how he really ruled Germany during his time, and how he thought about how to do it and his goals. And when I was watching this documentary, it was, let me see where I watched it at, because I don't just, because like the way what I saw is that most of the decisions that he was making, it's just to prove that he's big. Like he literally started the Second World War just because he just wanted to, have much more than he had. But I feel like he could have had something if he had only literally just told the Soviet Union leaders and say, hey, uh, what about we just share our resources? Just be friends and see what we can do with the resources that I have and the resources that you have for the better of our own people. But greed won't let him do that. The greed, the feeling of wanting more than you actually deserve, made him say, oh, I'm just gonna, attack. And then other countries started joining in, and everything went left. But that's just on the surface level, you know. And with all these decisions that he was making, just one person making decisions that were causing millions and millions of people to suffer. And he was making those decisions when sitting somewhere in the bunker, safe and sound with his mistress. And everybody else was dying, hungry, you know, trying their best to run away. But sometimes you can't run away from misery. It just, if you flee a country due to conflict, wherever you're gonna go, you're just not gonna be peaceful. Because imagine living a place that you've lived your whole life and go somewhere else, trying your best to not even remember what you just left behind. Because it's so hard to just be like, okay, I'm in a good place, I'm in a safe place, they're not throwing bombs at me like right now at the moment, but at least I'm in a good place. And then just feel safe. You just can't, bro. You can't. And if you feel safe physically, I feel like, okay, good, nobody's gonna shoot me here, you just won't feel peace in your brain because you left everybody, probably like most of the people that you've grown up with, that you just left them all the way there on the other side in the other country. And you're out here trying to find peace. You know, I'm just saying, I don't know what people need to do for the world to become a much better place. But I think that whatever it is, I hope one day it happens and we get it. And I hope one day the world becomes like a better place for everybody to live without fighting, without discrimination, without just a peace, just peace, world peace. We have all these a lot of organizations like the UN, let me just not say that. I don't care. I'm gonna name them like the UN, Peace Corps, and other places like other organizations whose jobs are to bring peace around the world. But, bro, it's just, I'm not saying they're not doing their job, but peace doesn't seem to be anywhere. You know, it's hard to find it. I have this thing that I bought from somebody bought it for me from what was it? Well, from the fair. It says World Peace on it. Where is it? Can you see it? Hope you found peace in yourself. I can't really show it. Okay, it says World Peace on it, and I just like to wear it in my arm like that, just to wear it, just to wear it. But anyways, my name is Philip, and thank you so much for watching the Bad Cigarette Podcast. Hallelujah, pray for my mother and my brother, since I belong now. Oh.